Hello, my name is Sarah Horn, and I'm doing the interview questions for the front desk position.
Okay, so the first question is, describe a time when you were busy with many tasks, and how did you prioritize, and what was the outcome?
The first thing I can think of is when I worked at the help desk for Barnes & Noble. We had a lot of phone calls and a lot of people that would come up and ask for help with their books. So the first thing that you mostly do is help with the books first, and then help with the phone. So if someone's in front of you, obviously, like, take care of them first, and then go to the phone or emails or anything that's after that.
Okay. The second question is, a guest from a six-bed mixed-sex dorm comes to you at reception and says, there are no free beds in my room, you just checked me into. What do you do?
I would check for availability anywhere else, and if there's any type of upgrade, then I would try to see if there's like a better room that they can have for the inconvenience.
The third question is, how do you maintain a professional relationship with co-workers you also live and party with?
From that, I think you should always be professional. Even if you're having fun with somebody, know that when you go to work, you're at work and you have to do your job to the best of your ability. And let them know that too if they seem to have like issues with, talking to you while in front of helping people or anything like that. Just let people know, hey, I'm doing my job. Just give me a second.
The fourth question is, describe a situation where you needed to take initiative. How did the situation turn out?
I think the best example would be for a project I had to do for this past semester. It was a group of 5 people, and everyone was kind of just on their own, not turning in their work, and it was getting down to the wire, so I had to email everybody saying, hey, these are your sections. I want them turned in by, this time at midnight. We're going to have this, and basically I took control, because if nobody did, then we would all just be running around with our heads cut off.
Okay, the fifth question is, what were your last few jobs, how long did you stay, and why did you leave?
Okay. My most recent last job was a receptionist at Light Group. I stayed there for a little bit over a year, and then before that, I worked at Barnes & Noble, and I was there for 3 years. I left both of those jobs really for scheduling conflicts, because they were conflicting with each other. And then when I was just down to one job, their company was closing, and so I ended up going on a trip instead of kind of waiting for their company to get bought out.
Okay. And the sixth and last question is, describe a time you had to deal with an unhappy customer. What did you do, and what was the result?
Okay. My most difficult customer was at Barnes & Noble. I really don't remember her specific issues, but I remember she came in and straight up to me, furious, kind of yelling at me, and so I kind of just talked her off the ledge and kind of calmed her down. And I think the biggest thing to do is listen to a guest, kind of hear what issues they are having. So I think she ended up having like issues with a book, or or shipping or something like that. So we ended up looking into it, and then afterwards she came up to me and was like, thank you so much. And she actually gave me a hug, which was weird, but it definitely showed me that listening to somebody can kind of change their mind and change how upset they are because they're being listened to.
Okay.